I hope everybody's doing well and everybody's safe and healthy. I had planned a whip and chat and it's been a few days overdue. But today I got this in the mail, so I wanted to show you before I started the whip and chat. I'm also working on a crystal canvas art, and this is the floral tie-dye. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Hold on, let me just move. Look how pretty that is. So I'm almost finished with this section, and then I can move on to the next. It's taken me a while. There's a lot of confetti. There are large blocks of color in some areas, not really large, but little small blocks of color. But all these areas here that you see undone, they are confetti. But that's okay, because the colors are so pretty that I don't mind working on them. I don't mind. I explore each color. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. This is coming out fabulous. I love it. Can you see? Let me see if it looks better. No, it looks better like this. Isn't that pretty? And the crystals are fabulous. They're nice. I love how vibrant the color is. But before we get into the whip and chat, let me open up my Tina mail. If you recognize the envelope, it's Tina mail that I got. Because I kind of don't remember. I don't remember what I ordered. I think the last thing I ordered had to be for my Christmas in July event. Because I'm doing, I think it's called Frosty Friends from Diamond Art Club, the snowman. And I think that's what I ordered, ABs or something for that kit. I can't open this. Okay. And I still didn't open it. Okay, I did. So you get a little packing slip. Oops. And the person that packs it is the one that they sign it. They say thanks. So mine was packed by Ron. And I ordered, wow, why didn't I get those sparklers I wanted? I ordered for 2 kits, and I think the snowman, and I ordered for the last Chuck Pinson that I got. The Chuck Pinson is that camping one, and that doesn't, most of the squares are jellies, and jellies are not gonna look right. So I got, I think, 2 for the Chuck Pinson, I believe. Yeah. And the other 3 are for the snowman. But one of the colors for the Chuck Pinson, I'm not sure. I have to see how it looks, because it is one of the square jellies, and the other one's just a regular square AB. Okay, so where's my tray so we can check these out? I'm going to go real quick. I'm not going to do, a whole lot. I ran out of the white ABs, and if you're going to have ABs, you should always have the white AB because it's used a lot. So this is not the bright, this is not the 3865 that is equivalent to the 141 AB. This is the 5200, which is the bright DMC white DMC number. Because 3865 is also white, but it's not as bright as this. Pretty. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get any sparklers. And I love my sparklers. This is focusing. Those are pretty. So I may or may not use these in the snowman. I'm not sure. We'll see, because it does include the 141. I want to see how they look next to each other. So we'll see. I experiment. Experimentation is how I learn. And when I make mistakes, I don't do them again. Okay, so the next ones I got, excuse me. The next ones are the 963. Oh, those are pretty. Again, I have to see how they look because I think this is one of the sky colors in the snowman diamond painting. So I have to see how it looks, but this is gorgeous. Even if I don't use them, I have them in my stash, so that makes me happy because those are pretty. Ooh, very pretty. And they're called jellies. They're square ABs, but they're called jellies because they are more translucent. So the color will look lighter than the actual regular AB color. Like 963 would probably look a little darker next to the jellies, next to their equivalent jelly. So I experiment. Okay, so the next one I'm definitely using, and I finally got, at least in square, is the 666 square jelly. And these are pretty. So I am going to replace the 666 in the snowman diamond painting with the jellies, because this is going in his scarf. That could be bright. That's fine. That's gonna look pretty. And I see a pink one and I see a white one that's trying to get away. Okay, this next one is for the Chuck Pinson, and it's gonna look fabulous. We need more square AB colors, Tina. That's pretty. Whoa! Ooh, I almost dropped them. Ooh, let me pour some. No, that's enough. Not pretty. So yeah, this one goes into the Chuck Pinson, definitely. Without a doubt, I want it in there. Okay, so this last one is a jelly as well. It's a yellow one. It's supposed to go in the Chuck Pinson. I'm going to see how it looks, because this is, I think, if I remember correctly, going in the sky. But it is pretty. Even if I don't use it, I have it in my stash. Look at that. Oh, there's some stragglers, quite a few, but I'm going to save those. Why not? They're ABs. Look how pretty they are. But yeah, this is very bright. So we'll see. I'll look at it. I'll compare it next to its regular 445 and see how it looks in the painting. If I don't like it, I just pop them off. That's all. If it's not visually pleasing to me, if I don't go, oh yeah, I like that, I don't keep it. I get rid of it, pop them off. So yeah, this was my little haul from Tina. Oh, not Envio. Love, love, love. But I'm sad I didn't get a sparkler. Okay, let's put these away. Oh, you get the pretty bag. I got a nice pretty purple one. A pretty organza bag with your order. They packed them in there real pretty. So I will link Sparklers website down below. They also have a Facebook by the same name, Diamond Painting with Sparklers. And on Instagram, it's Sparkle with Tima. If I remember, I'll link those too. Okay, let me just put these to the side and let's get to business. Okay, so I'm working on my, like I said, my crystal canvas art, the floral tie-dye that I ordered during Mindy Diamond Moments Live when Amy from Crystal Canvas Art, the owner, was her special guest. She told, we asked about this diamond painting because Mindy did a sneak peek. It was like the first ever Crystal Canvas Art sneak peek, and Mindy did it. And she let us know there that it was going up that night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And boy, us ladies, whoever was in there, we jumped on that. There was a few gentlemen too. We jumped on it. Let me set myself up. I think the peace sign cover minder and my pen from Crashly was appropriate to work on this because it's a tie-dye image. Okay, so I have all the confetti left. When there's areas of confetti, I like to do the larger blocks of color. I get those out of the way so it's easier for me to see the confetti. This is a pretty green. Isn't that pretty? Wait. Love it. I'm loving these colors, seriously. Okay, so now I gotta put y'all in view. So I'm gonna work from left to right. Oh, I went a little bit too far. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. No, that's not working. I gotta move. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna be working here, these little areas around here. I'm trying to see if I get up to here, I gotta move you. Okay, I hope I remember that. Sometimes I start blabbing and then I don't think of checking where I'm at to see if you're in view. Okay, so let's see. Business. Christmas in July is coming up, July 1st. Some of you have told us that you're joining, and I'm so happy. I want to see more people joining us. So what you do is work on a holiday themed painting. Now, I have been asked or told, that someone told me they didn't have a holiday themed one, but they did have like a snow themed or a winter themed. That's fine. We can do that. You can do that. If it has snow and or it's winter related, sure, you can use that, no problem. So it starts July 1st. I should have refilled my tip. That's what she said. I try to refrain from saying it, but I can't help myself. So yeah, July 1st. I gotta think of a hashtag for it. For those that use Instagram, let us know in the comments what you're going to be working on, or if you're participating. I'm doing this, as I haven't mentioned it, but I mentioned it in the other video, but in case you didn't see it, I'm doing this with Mindy's Diamond Moment. And so we're going to have giveaways, a few of them. I guess a couple of small ones, and then the ones for the final whip and chat, or maybe a live. I'm not sure. We have to work out the details. I think I got to move y'all. We have to work out the details. So if you've already chosen, if you're going to participate and you've already chosen what you're going to work on, let us know in the comments, or let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear from you. So yesterday, today's Monday, it was Father's Day. My brother had a little dinner and a cake for my dad because it was also his birthday. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen that I posted a few pictures. They were funny. We can never take serious pictures, especially my brother. My brother can never, ever take a serious picture. When we go on the cruise, then his pictures are serious, but he does goof around a little bit. He always makes faces or does something behind someone's back, as those that have seen those pictures can tell. But I don't stay behind that either. I do the same shit. Unless I'm trying to be cute. Let me move you again. Unless I'm trying to be cute, then I take it seriously. But it was nice, and we had a nice dinner. It was just very hot. I didn't feel like going in the pool, so I didn't. But I stayed inside most of the time. It was nice. The AC was on, and I played with the dogs. I love my little canine nephews. Okay, there's a bunch up here. So the other day I got Happy Mail, but that was only part 1. There's part 2 coming Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. And I had meant to do this whip and chat last week because I was feeling chatty. Today I'm not feeling chatty. I was feeling chatty and, had stuff on my head, stuff in my heart. I couldn't bring myself to do it. What did I do? Oh, yes. My crystal canvas came, which was this one. And I did the unboxing. And if you saw that I might have been a little bit on edge. But there was a reason for it. And since I've been doing YouTube and do these whip and chats, I don't like to get super personal. I don't like to be depressing. But I've been getting a lot of concerned inquiries from my YouTube family, from some of my YouTube family, via messages, via email, via Instagram. I did not expect so many people to be concerned. And it was, I'm getting mushy. It was very touching. It really is. And it wasn't anybody trying to be nosy, because nobody was like, hey, what happened? No, everybody was like, are you okay? If you need to talk, I'm here. That kind of stuff. And it's very touching. So, you all know I have a son, and he has a partner. They live together, and she has 2 sons. They're big. They're tweens. And when I met them, they were, I believe it was 8 and 9. They were 8 and 9. They're close together in age. I don't see any more, but watch me find them after I move on to the next. Oh, here. Wait, let me make sure there's none there. So I've known them for they're together 2.5 years now. So I know those boys for 2.5 years, and I call them my grandkids. They're like my grandkids. I love them like that. But I also want a grandchild of my own. You know what I mean? They're big. I didn't see them be born. I didn't go through the pregnancy. I didn't see them take their first steps. I didn't see all their first. I didn't get to change Pampers, that kind of stuff. I want that experience. So, some time ago, about 3 months ago, I get the news that she's going to have a baby. Now, when they first told me, I was more worried. I was happy. Part of me was happy, but I was worried because they have they have their own situation. Her boys are both special needs, and she has a lot on her plate. And because of Corona, my son hasn't been working. They've been having a hard go of it. And on top of that, there are other issues. I don't want to get into their business, but there's a lot of issues, and to bring in another life into that situation would not be fair to that little life, right? Unless they fix their situation, things get better for them. But I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, she has a sonogram, and she sends me a sonogram picture. And that made all the difference in how I felt. The part of me that wants to be a grandmother was happy, but the part of me that is the worry wart was worried. But when I saw the sonogram picture, it's almost like you have this connection. You make a connection. You're like, that's my grandbaby. And mind you, it wasn't a little peanut. It is at the stage where the legs and the arms are formed, and now the head looks like a little bit of an alien head, but it's a whole body. It's not a peanut. We picked names. Well, I didn't pick names. They picked names and shared them with me, and the names were great. If it was a girl, then the middle name was going to be my mom, and then my son picked the male name, and I was happy with both names. Very nice names. You got to be careful with what names you give your children these days. You want them to be taken seriously. And some people, where I work, I have seen some of the most ridiculous names that these people don't think of what they're naming their children after liquors and cars and shit like that. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so now I'm happy. I'm going to be a grandma. But this is the second time. The first time was 2 years ago. And it was Thanksgiving that I got the news that I was going to be a grandma. Happy. Everybody was, real happy and shit. And then by Christmas, she had a miscarriage. So that was heartbreaking. So until I saw the sonogram, I wasn't like, let's see what happens. Let's not say anything. I'm not going to announce it because I got superstitious. Because with the first one, I was like, oh, can I tell everybody? And they're like, yeah, go ahead. But, then 4 weeks later, I had to retract what I said. And it's painful. But I started having visions of what I was going to do with this grandbaby. Come out of work on Fridays, go steal my grandbaby for the weekend. And as the child got older, once I retired, if I left New York, the child could spend the summers with me. I had visions, I had plans. I was already planning to get all kinds of stuff for my house for when the baby stayed over. I wouldn't need nothing to carry nothing back and forth. I'd have everything I need. And I had all those plans. But then we got bad news. The fetus was sick. the fetus was not well, and tests that came back, markers were high for a lot of really bad issues. So before I go on, this is not for anybody to judge. This is not up for debate about pro or anti or whatever the fuck. It's not. And if you are tempted, if you are sensitive, if you are judgmental, please shut this video off and go on with your business. Go somewhere else. I'll respect that, but I won't respect anybody making a comment, a judgmental comment about what I'm going to say. So a decision had to be made, and it was discussed, and I was included in that. I said what I felt. You know, it was tough. It was agonizing. There was a lot of tears, a lot of screaming, a lot of crying, a lot of whys, and all kinds of stuff. But the decision was made, and I'm no longer going to be a grandmother. As of now, anyway. I gotta change colors. So that was the reason why my girl Whitney sent me, you know, a little happy mail. And that was the reason why I was on edge in that last video. Also reason why I, in the happy mail video, I commented that, you know, I was going through something bad. That was the bad. That was it. And I felt like sharing it because of all the concern I received from many people. You guys rock. Many, many people. And I appreciate you. I really do. So I feel like some of you are like family, you know, good friends and family I've made since I started this YouTube thing. And it's a good feeling when people show that they care, and a lot of you show that you cared, and that touched my heart. And I'm sorry. That touched my heart so much. What was I doing next? Which one's next? I mixed them up. Okay, number 16. Okay, but now this crystal canvas, I would have loved to have the legends on both sides, because I gotta reach over and pull it up on the other end in order to see it, because it's sideways. I'm doing letter K. Are there any letter Ks? And I'm sorry if I'm making people upset. I don't mean to make anybody upset. You know, you don't see too many of these kind of videos from me. I rather hear people, you know, comment, "Oh, you made me laugh, you're a hoot," all that stuff, because it makes me feel good that other people feel good watching my videos. I don't want to make anybody sad. But like I said, some of you are like family. A lot of you showed concern. It's hard for each message to explain why. And not that they want to get into my business, but some of the people that showed concern, I have a friendship with. Others I have interactions with. And it would have been hard to explain to each person the what, you know, and the why. So I just do it here and then let whoever sees it, see it, okay? But yeah, that's what's been going on. I was going to do the whip and chat on that day, but I couldn't do it. Because I was more emotional on that day. I have come, what do you call it? I have made peace with it. You know, it still hurts because I still have that sonogram picture in my phone. If I wouldn't have seen the sonogram picture, I would have taken it hard, but not as hard, because once I saw that picture, I made a connection with that baby. But yeah, it is what it is. things happen for a reason. I heard it all. God knows what he's doing. And, I've heard it all. And yeah, I understand that. And I have no choice but to understand it, deal with it, and move on from it if I could. I mean, eventually I will. But I think I've made peace with it, It wouldn't have been fair of me to go against their decision. Wouldn't have. That wouldn't have been fair. Because I'm not the one that would have to go through whatever pains, whatever loss may happen, because, like I said, the fetus was very sick. I have to take a break. Okay, mi gente, I am back. I am better. I blew my nose. I got a drink of water. I took a break. And I'm going to change the subject. But to sum it up, that is what was going on in my life. And I just thought I'd share it. So for those concerned, I'm okay. I've made peace with it. And moving forward, hopefully one day I'll be a grandma. But right now, I have to accept what fate had in store, for the family. So if anybody's in need of a grandmother, I'm available and I'm up for adoption. Let's see. There's not that many of these in here. It's like one here, one there. I saw one. Okay. Oh, if you ordered from Diamond Art Club this past Saturday, I got Quiet Cove and the links from Sheena Pike. I ordered those and they were on pre-order, and today I noticed that they were add to cart. I know there's another one in here. I thought I saw it. I noticed that there they go. It said add to cart instead of pre-order, so I figured they got them in stock. And then I got an email that they'll be shipped out by Friday, which is good. I'm glad I didn't have to wait 4 to 8 weeks or anything like that. Is there? And I bet you I will find one. I will find one after I put away the color. Oh, there's one up here, but it's out of the camera view. Where are we? Can you see this? No. Let's move this a little bit. It's just a couple up here. Oh, there it goes. That's why I don't like confetti, because it's a pain in the ass to find. Okay. Let's put that color. Oh, look at that. I told you I was going to find more, and I searched this section. What was it? The principal painter, one time she said that, I think it was her very first video, she said that they have babies. And you find them after you put the color away. And it's true, because I searched this area over and over again. Oh, so as I was saying, I got an email that's being shipped out Friday. They had some kind of shipping delay. So if you ordered, check your email if you haven't already, because you probably have one too. This is pretty. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? They really are nicely colored. Now, I was hoping to finish this before Christmas in July, but I don't think so, because it is pretty long. What's the size? It's 40 by 60. So yeah, that's pretty long, which, yeah, I need 2 legends or an inventory sheet. Is there any else? Yeah, there's a few, just a few. That's pretty. Out of focus. Okay. Nice, right? So what else was I gonna say? It's not a very good weapon chat, is it? It had been a while since I did one. I haven't done one since. Oh, that didn't have a drill. I haven't done one since I did Melody. I have some stuff coming soon. But like I said in the video before, I have to go on a no buy. I really do. It's ridiculous. Not only financially ridiculous, I'm running out of space. I feel like I'm drowning. I have to reorganize because, I have here, I have there. Most of them are on this metal, like 3-tier rack that I have, and they fit nicely there. But then I have the ones that I finished in one corner. I have newer ones that are not actually in boxes, that are in tubes. I have those in another corner. There were not that many of these. And I bet you I'll find one after I look away. So yeah, I gotta do a little organizing, because I feel like I'm drowning in diamond paintings. And I don't have as much as some people I've seen. I've seen people have a lot. I want to go to their house. I want to check out their stash. I don't want it. They don't have to give me anything. I just want to play with it and look at it and open it and, look at the drills and stuff like that and just see them in person. That'd be fun. I have like Amy from Mystical Diamond Art on one end of the street, and then have Tina from Diamond Painting with Sparklers on the other end of the street. I'd be in heaven. Yo, hey BFF, you want some coffee? Come over. But yeah, that would be a dream. Okay. Anyway, this color is done too. And I only pulled out, I got one more. I gotta see what the symbol is. Is it M or N? There is no M, I don't think. So it's gotta be N. Oh no, there is an M, but I don't think I have any down here. I haven't come across any. Oh, there's like 3. See, that's the part of confetti that I don't like. When they're scattered like that. I mean, the end result is gorgeous, for sure. But, man, what a pain in the ass it is. Mi gente, what are you guys working on? Tell me down below what you're working on this month. Will you be joining us for Christmas in July? And I think I'm going to wrap this up. My apologies if I made anybody sad. That was not my intent. I knew it wasn't going to be an easy thing to hear, listen to. But I'm an emotional person. I cry for everything. I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. I cry when I'm angry. When I'm angry, if I start crying, it's just best to leave me alone. But, yeah, thank you for listening. I didn't mean to offend. I didn't mean to upset. None of that. Okay. And I'm still sticking to the comments. Please, if you have something judgmental to say, if I upset you, but because of the topic, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I don't want those kind of comments, judgmental comments down below. Okay? Thank you. Respect that. And everybody else, thank you for listening. I love you guys. You guys rock. You guys are the best. I swear. You are the best therapy a person can have. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you. And until my next video, you guys take care. Besos. Mwah.